Okay, this is like really awkward. Hello my beautiful babes, it's your girl JustineJuz. I'm so excited to be doing this video. I'm talking to a camera. I feel very awkward. I'm a little bit nervous. No, I'm not. No, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, I'm bad at this. Today we are doing a October wearable Halloween look, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm using the most beautiful palette for the Queen's Beauty. This is their iconic palette. Look at these colors, guys, for real. Let me stop talking and let's get into it. So what I do first is I use the Smashbox primer water. This stuff is so delicious. Yo guys, go to town with this shit. Just wait for that to settle into the skin a little bit. So that's a primer water, and then now I go in with this Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base from Catrice. I focus it over here. My pores are pretty big there. So for foundation today, I'm using the Gold Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation. The stuff is amazing. I love the way it feels on the skin. I use this white mixer together with this because this is way too dark for me, as you can see over here. So I mix them to get the perfect shade. I'm taking this Real Techniques brush. I think it's the Expert Face brush if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to blend this into the skin. And then I take a beauty blender. This is just a little bit wet. I ran it under the tap a little bit. And you're going to want to blend this into the skin. This really does make a difference. I never just use a brush. Then next we're doing brows, and I'm going in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. If you guys don't have this, I seriously recommend it. It's so good. You can create really nice hair projections and then you blend it out with the spoolie. Looks super snatched. It's just a good vibe. Next we are going to carve out the brows and just add a bit of coverage to the lids, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm very impressed with this stuff. I really like it. So I just pop a little bit onto the lids. And then what I do is I use this little brush from Inglot. You can see it has a very flat end, and I use this to carve out my brows. Setting that concealer with my favorite Essence banana powder straight on top. And I always make sure that I have no creasing before I set it down with powder. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with the transition color. I'm going to go for this bad boy over here. So dip into that, tap off the excess, and we're going to add this to the crease. We're gonna go in with that beautiful orange shade. Can you see how buttery this is? Damn. Guys, excuse this ratchet mirror. It's meant to have two sides of a mirror, but it fell off. And you know what? I ain't got no time to stick that down, you know? And I don't actually have super glue, so that's the real reason. So I'm going into that orange color again with the same brush I used for the transition shade. And we're just going to blend this on the sides here as well as over here. I could have actually done my concealer before I did my eyeshadow because there was no fallout. Blend this in with this tiny, ridiculously small beauty blender. I'm just going to add concealer to this monobrow area on the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on the chin. Let's blend that out. Okay, so let's set the face. I'm going to be using this Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. I use this all the time. It's my favorite. It's in 001 Transparent, and I use this little brush from Urban Studio. You can get it from Diskim. Oh my lord, I can't find anything in here. Okay, so I'm going in with the Essence Banana Powder underneath my eyes. So I'll start it over here. This is where I'll put most of the product, and then you bring the rest of the product up. I don't like to put too much powder right underneath my eyes. This is a Makeup Revolution Bake and Finish powder. I'm going to take my tiny little beauty blender, dip it in, and I'm not putting it everywhere where I put the concealer because I found it made me actually look too light, which is weird for me because I'm cuck pale and most powders are never light enough. But yeah, so what I do is I kind of use it to contour the nose just to keep things snatched around this area. I'm gonna go in with this Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil from Essence. It's in the shade Silky Nude. I use this very often. I know you guys know I use this. And I'm putting this into my waterline. What this does is it opens your eyes a little bit more. I'm going to go in with... Oh no! Go in with that orange shade again. I'm just adding this to the bottom. And I'm kind of just letting it go halfway. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it just feels correct. It feels right. And then I'm going to take that other brush that we used for the transition shade and just smoke this out. Gold shade over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first spray this minute brush with some Smashbox primer water, just to make this a bit wet and make the shadow stick a bit better. This is called Cocoa, this color over here. So I'm going to dip this brush into that. Oh, it's so beautiful. And we're going to add this to the inner corner as a highlight. And we're just taking this gold shade and connecting it to the orange, meeting it here in the middle. Next I'm going to go in with my trusty Benefit Hoola bronzer. I'm going to contour my nose. I'm not doing anything hectic, but I'm using this e.l.f. Cosmetics contour palette. It's so good. And I'm using the darker shade in that palette, and I'm just going to very, very lightly just contour the top over here. And then we're going to shape the tip of the nose a little bit. Take my brush that I used for the powder, and I go over this, so just brushing away that baking powder as well. This is the Makeup Revolution Highlight Strobe Flash. It's my favorite part of a makeup routine. I love doing highlighter. Primer water again. This highlighter is unreal. I love that it's like almost green. It has green flecks in it, which is really cool. Let's hit that Cupid's bow, boys. I'm going to go in with these amazing lashes from Eyelash Boutique. This is their Silk 5 lashes. So that's what they look like. So I'm going to pop these on quickly. And then what I do is I take my finger and I make sure my eyelashes are sitting a little bit more upwards. It just makes them look a lot more fluffy. You don't want them coming at you like this. You want them coming at you like this. Brow gel makes a big difference. Just makes your brows look thicker, just more groomed. Okay, this is now the third color I've tried on my lips. I can't find anything that matches this. I'm now using the Smashbox Petal Metal Be Legendary Liquid Metal Lip Gloss. And there we go, guys. That brings us to the end of this makeup tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I like how informal this is. I mean, I'm literally just sitting on my floor next to my bed with a whole lot of makeup and cats next to me. Can life get any better? It literally can't. But congratulations to For the Queens for this amazing palette. It is so beautiful. I highly recommend you get this if you don't have it. Super buttery and pigmented shades. I'm really blown away. Like, holy shit. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Mwah.